Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the black and gold brand. Welcome to NXT. Huge night here tonight at Full Sail. Our main event for the evening, Johnny Gargano will go one-on-one with the glorious Bobby Roode. And now, announced last week by General Manager Shawn Michaels, the one and only Ricochet will be making his debut here tonight. Huge night here for the NXT brand and for the NXT superstars. As Ricochet, big player in the NXT Championship discussion, makes his debut. Ricochet has wrestled all over the world, one of the hottest free agents, the hottest commodities here in the WWE. And Ricochet has the opportunity to prove himself to all these people that probably don't know who Ricochet is. And Ricochet, like I said, he's in that NXT Championship discussion. The NXT Championship, that line is getting longer and longer as more names begin to pile up with their announcement to become the NXT champion. Guys like Bobby Roode, guys like Johnny Gargano who are in the main event tonight, guys like that man right there, Ricochet, Aleister Black, who will be in action. All want a piece of that NXT championship pie. And if I was Jinder Mahal, I'd be worried. I'll be frank. But if I was Ricochet, I'd be worried as well. Because this man right here can knock your lights out. Cassius Ohno and Ricochet making his debut against Cassius Ohno here tonight. And this does not look good for Ricochet. One thing Ricochet should watch out for is those knockout blows Cassius Ohno can deliver. Remember, last time we saw Cassius Ohno, he faced Jinder Mahal in the main event of NXT a couple weeks ago. Almost knocked Jinder Mahal's lights out. He's another one who's in that NXT Championship discussion. All these guys want a shot at the self-proclaimed modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. All these guys have an issue on how the way Jinder Mahal operates. Has goons, has cronies. He's heavily protected, is Jinder Mahal. Despite his bodyguards being shy of 145 pounds, they're still his bodyguards. And Jinder Mahal is one powerful man, and you see the show of respect. The show of respect between the one and only Ricochet and Cassius Ohno. Both of these guys respect each other very well. And wait a minute! Ricochet kicked right to the back of the head. And I think this respect might go right out the window here tonight. You can have respect for your opponent all you want, but it's all about getting the W as Cassius Ohno, avoids that elbow by Ricochet and now gonna send the chops. Gonna send the strikes. Is Cassius Ohno, and that's something Ricochet needs to avoid, is the strikes of Cassius Ohno. And Cassius Ohno's size doesn't really go into Ricochet's favor as well at all. That's 270 plus pounds landing right on your ribs, and Ricochet has to be about shy of 200 pounds. And that is exactly what I was talking about, that elbow. The elbow of Cassius Ohno, and Ricochet just kicks out barely. And Cassius Ohno, those are the elbows, those elbows you have to worry about, as Cassius Ohno now with the X-Plex. X-Plex dropping Ricochet right on his back. Well scouted by Ricochet, as Ricochet now DDT in the nip up in quick fashion by the one and only. And now Ricochet showing what he's all about. And wait a minute! Chopped by Cassius Ohno, and Ohno did not like that one bit. And now Ohno with the strikes. And Ricochet now fighting back. And Ricochet roll up. Wait a minute. Kick right to the side of the head. It's too fast to keep up. And wait, oh! My God! And Ricochet showing how good he really is. And we should all expect this from Ricochet, but he just continues and continues to surprise everybody. And now Ohno Tried to kick Ricochet, but Ricochet, well scouted, has the speed advantage, does the one and only over Cassius Ohno. The knockout artist, Cassius Ohno, in big trouble. And now crossbody right across the ribs. And Ricochet with the European uppercut. Picture perfect. Right on the jaw. And a standing moonsault. Standing moonsault by way. Wait a minute. Look at this. Not only is he fast. Not only is he tough. Not only can he fly. But Ricochet has the power. Has the strength to lift up a 275-pound man. A 100-pound weight difference in between Ricochet and Cassius Ohno, and he's just able to power slam, power bomb Cassius Ohno. And now Ricochet over the top, picture perfect. Ricochet never ceases to amaze me. A barrel roll toupee on top of the knockout artist Cassius Ohno, and Cassius Ohno, he's in big trouble here. Ricochet on the top rope. This does not look good for the knockout artist. Cassius Ohno on his feet. Hurricane Rana! Drops Cassius Ohno. And now Ricochet back on the top rope. And this does not look good for Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno might just be dropped right here. Dragon Rana. Wait a minute. Cassius Ohno with the strength has Ricochet. And he power bombs him. Power bombs Ricochet right to the mat. And now Cassius Ohno beginning to feel the momentum. Beginning to feel the momentum. Oh! Jaw-jacking elbow. And now Cassius Ohno, the ferocity of the knockout artist, and a clothesline. Dropping Ricochet. And now Cassius Ohno wants Ricochet to his feet. Oh! My God! Elbow across the face, and Ricochet now crimson mask for the one and only, and an elbow right to the back of the head. Cassius Ohno might just have Ricochet beat off that KO and a kick out at 2. And now we know that Ricochet has heart. We now know that Ricochet has heart. Oh, and a chop right to Ricochet, and Ricochet is feeling that. Oh, chop. Oh, and another chop by Ricochet. And Ricochet now, the one and only super kick. Crimson mask, the blood pouring down Ricochet's face, and you can see the momentum. The momentum, the adrenaline flowing here for Ricochet. And Ricochet busted open from that elbow right across the forehead, and a suicide dive, and Cassius Ohno collides into that guardrail, and the adrenaline beginning to mount as the blood mounts over Ricochet's face, and these people in Full Sail giving Ricochet and Cassius Ohno the respect they deserve, and Ricochet flatliner. A flatliner drops Cassius Ohno right on his face, and a kick out at 2. Wait a minute, no, it wasn't a kick out. It was Cassius Ohno didn't kick out. And wait a minute! Cassius Ohno did not kick out at 2. Ricochet wants to do more damage to the knockout artist. And I think this is it, shooting star! Picture perfect, beautiful shooting star press. And this time Cassius Ohno kicks out. And Cassius Ohno the lights could have been out for him. But he's able to kick out of that. Kick out of the shooting star press. Landing right on the ribcage, but Cassius Ohno still able to fight here. Still able to fight. And now Ricochet in big trouble, rebound. And oh my God! Ricochet pounced on, thrown across the ring by Cassius Ohno, the bigger man. But wait a minute, Ricochet still with the heart, still with the fight here. Still with the fight over the top, and there goes Cassius. There goes Cassius Ohno, and now Ricochet. Ricochet now. Ricochet has Cassius-Ohno, and Cassius-Ohno now back up. Both of these men, it's a stalemate between the Knockout Artist and the one and only chop after chop. Who has the hardest? I'm going with Cassius right now. And Cassius-Ohno with a kick. Ricochet well scouted and a cutter. Cutter by Ricochet. And Carter that'll make Randy Orton and DDP proud. And now Ricochet on the top. Elbow right to the back. Right to the back of Cassius-Ohno. And now Ricochet again elevated flatliner. Drops Ohno right on his face. The blood on Cassius-Ohno's hands. Ricochet's blood. But it doesn't really matter. Because Ricochet now climbing to no man's land for the, I don't know how, it was the 5th time in this contest with the 630. 630 splash. And Ricochet gets the hard-fought victory here tonight on NXT in Ricochet's debut match. And that's the elbow that cut Ricochet open. But this guy Ricochet is proven to Cassius-Ohno, he's proven to me, he's proven to all of you that he has heart. That he is not going to quit despite a knockout blow still in this contest. We're still able to fight off, still able to fend Cassius-Ohno off, still able to put away the Knockout Artist. But you know, Ricochet attempting to ascend to the top of the NXT mountain, and on that mountain, on that very mountain, is the NXT champion, the self-proclaimed modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! It's Jinder Mahal, and Jinder Mahal laying out Ricochet and Cassius-Ohno, and the NXT champion looking very tight, has eyes in the back of his head, making sure that he is the man. And there's the Street Profits. And the Street Profits had that opportunity at TakeOver Brooklyn a couple of weeks ago. And the Street Profits joking around that they should change their names to the Ring Generals, but I don't think they'll be as cool if they were the Ring Generals. But the Street Profits looking to become the NXT Tag Team Champions, and that woman right there, Bianca Belair, first time here on NXT, looking to ascend to the ranks as well. And she has the opportunity of a lifetime, and she's going one-on-one. The undefeated NXT Women's Champion, Asuka. And Asuka, her first match since NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, when she had that hell of a match with Bayley, able to capture, able to reclaim her spot at the top, because her and Bayley was fighting over it. But Asuka able to hold on to that NXT Women's Championship, and there's new challengers for the Empress of Tomorrow, including the one right there in the ring, Bianca Belair. And Asuka, more and more women come to face-to-face with Asuka. Candice LeRae went face-to-face with Asuka last week on NXT. You got gals like Ember Moon, gals like Bianca Belair trying to get a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. Asuka is at the top of that mountain. We were just speaking of Jinder Mahal needing to have eyes in the back of his head. Asuka definitely needs to have eyes in the back of hers due to the many women stepping up to the plate lately. And Asuka, first match since NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Bianca Belair, her first match here on NXT. And Bianca Belair with the shield. Disrespect and an elbow right to the jaw. And Bianca Belair talking trash. And oh! Is Asuka taking Bianca Belair a little lightly? And wait a minute! Asuka comes out the gate with the drop kick. And now Asuka now with the strikes. Ducks the backhand though. But there goes Bianca Belair. Knocked all the way down And Belair is in big trouble here. That's Asuka with a German suplex. Bianca Belair landing right on her head. Landing right on her head from that German. As Asuka now. Oh, kicking her down, chopping her down, and now the kicks right to the chest of the EST of NXT, she calls herself. And a kick right to the back of the head. As Asuka. Oh! And I do not want to get in a striking match with the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka. And Asuka now, definitely one of the most fiercest competitors here at NXT, man and female-wise. Oh! And Bianca Belair with all those strikes, chopping Asuka down by size here. As Bianca Belair, look at the strength of Belair, and she drops Asuka! Knee right to the tip, right to the back of the head. Knee right to the back of the head, and Asuka just barely kicks out at 2. Mike could have rocked Asuka. And I think it did. Asuka's yet to get up on her own fruition. Bianca Belair picking her up. And I think Bianca Belair is set to bring her back down. And now Belair. And look at the... Oh my God! The prowess of Belair, able to throw Asuka like she's a little girl. And now Belair. Oh! Oh, those shoulder blocks. Right into the gut of Asuka. And now Bianca talking the trash. She can back it up with her strength, back it up with her prowess. And Bianca is trying to out-wrestle, trying to outsmart, trying to outmaneuver Asuka. And it's going to be a hell of a feat if she does. And now Bianca trying to use her hair as a weapon. Try to use that long ponytail as a weapon, but Asuka saw it through. And now Asuka kicked right to the back and sends her down. Sent her down. Perfect takedown by the Empress of Tomorrow. And I think Asuka getting a little too hype. Missed that smack. Oh, kick right to the gut. Oh, and Asuka again with the roundhouse. Knocking Bianca Belair off her high horse. As Asuka now has Bianca Falcon's Arrow. Falcon's Arrow using the ropes as leverage. As Asuka looking to do more damage, continuing to miss that strike. But able to strike Bianca Belair down with that one. That one hits. And I think Asuka still rocked from that knee to the back of the head earlier in this contest. The strength of Bianca Belair is insurmountable, but the heart of Asuka is also insurmountable. Using her body as a weapon is Asuka, and now Bianca Belair kicks out at 2. Huge debut for Bianca Belair on the leg trip. Dragon screw by the EST of NXT. And now, what is this? Oh my God! The strength of Bianca Belair, able to deadlift Asuka and drop her. Military press slam. Drops Asuka where she was just laying. And now Bianca Belair with the chicken wing and she slams her down. Absolutely impressive is Bianca Belair. Now Bianca Belair, Boston Crab is in, wrenching at the midsection of Asuka, the knees bent, but Asuka able to fight out. Asuka also submission specialist in her kind. Oh! There goes Bianca, try to go for it again, and now Asuka, oh! Oh, stopping right on the hand. Oh, and a spinal tap. And Asuka really showing what she's about here against Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair, what a showing for the EST of NXT. And my God, elbows right to the gut. And now Bianca has Asuka up, sets her down. And the NXT Women's Champion is in big trouble. In big trouble here. Oh, and using the hair whip as a weapon. Used her hair as a weapon here. And now Belair. But wait a minute. Well scouted by Asuka. And Asuka definitely hurting. Definitely hurting from that hair whip. But she's still going. Kick right to the back of the head. heel hit the back, the heel of Asuka hit the back of Bianca's head, and now clotheslines. Asuka gaining momentum here against Bianca. And now Asuka now looking to use her body as a weapon again. And Bianca Belair is in big trouble. And wait a minute. Asuka lock. The Asuka lock. Only a few are able to get out. Is Bianca one of them? Is Bianca Belair one of them? And no, she's not. Bianca Belair has to tap out in her debut here on NXT against the NXT Women's Champion, but she has nothing to lose. In fact, she has something to gain from this. Bianca Belair, what a showing by the EST of NXT. But Asuka, the NXT Women's Champion, prevails. Asuka prevails here tonight on the NXT. She has to have eyes, like I said, in the back of her head for those incoming challengers. Able to put away Bianca Belair here tonight, but indeed, she will have others. Wait a minute. It's Ember Moon. And Ember Moon is she going to confront the Empress of Tomorrow? Is she going to confront the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka? We will just have to wait and see as Ember Moon makes her way to the ring. And Asuka, she might be in big trouble in that NXT Women's Championship reign as well. And Ember Moon coming face to face with Asuka here. Are we gonna go to blows? Are we coming to blows here? Are we gonna come to blows? Both of these women have their dukes up, but Ember Moon pretty much telling Asuka that she is eyeing her. She is eyeing the NXT Women's Champion. And Asuka taunting Ember Moon, both Ember and Asuka. And look at this! Candice LeRae has shown her interest in becoming the NXT Women's Champion. And the NXT Women's Division is heating up. It's getting hotter and hotter by the week. And Ember Moon, Candice LeRae are all gunning for Asuka's NXT Women's Championship. Absolutely, positively combustible. And Aleister Black, his first match this NXT TakeOver Brooklyn as well. And Aleister Black gonna go one-on-one with Eric Young. And Eric Young, he's talked about his desire to turn NXT into his own personal playground. The last time we saw Eric Young was a few months ago, when he was attacked by the Authors of Pain. And now, gets the opportunity to go one-on-one with Aleister Black here. And Aleister Black, he stated his intentions to become the NXT champion. Just kept running into roadblocks like Hideo Itami and Austin Aries. And now, Aleister Black, knee right to the jaw. One of the best strikers in the game is Aleister Black. Several stomps right to Eric Young. And Eric Young is in big trouble here as Aleister Black, elbow right to the jaw. Elbow right to the jaw. Now a kick right to the jaw as well. And Aleister Black, back elbow, misses the knee though. And now Eric Young rolling up Aleister Black. This might be over. This might be over here, but a kick out at 2. And Aleister Black still in this contest here as Eric Young, absolute insane individual is Eric Young. Likes violence, likes being crazy. And now kick, but missed it. Brings him down. And the strikes of Aleister Black, you want to stay away from him. And I think Eric Young kind of likes it. Kind of likes being kicked around, slapped around. But he's sure as hell going to slap back. But I don't think Eric Young has that opportunity. Because now, Aleister Black staring a hole into Eric Young. And Eric Young, we haven't seen him in a while. And now we're seeing him get his lights kicked in by Aleister Black. And Aleister Black, the Eternal Prince of Darkness. German suplex landed right on his neck. And now Aleister Black, is he setting it up? Black Mass to the insane Eric Young. And Aleister Black gets the victory here tonight on NXT. And Black Mass to anybody can knock out anybody. Black Mass right to Eric Young. And Aleister Black is back. And whoa, wait a minute. And there is Neville, and I'm getting word in my ear right now that this match, the upcoming match, will be a United Kingdom Open Challenge. Who is going to accept the challenge to face Neville here tonight? Neville's been successful in his first 2 defenses. And now there is Aleister Black. Might as well be Aleister Black, but look at this. The Eternal Prince of Darkness and the WWE United Kingdom Champion. And Aleister Black letting Neville shine here as Neville continues to make his entrance here on NXT, looking to defend that very United Kingdom Championship. He said he will have an open challenge every single week until he loses that belt. But I don't think Neville can lose that belt if he's just gonna keep being him, keep being fierce. And guess who is answering the challenge? Is Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy by himself. No more Wesley Blake. Those 2 guys, with their separate ways a few months ago, has found little to no success though. Both of these guys, Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake. And Buddy Murphy looks absolutely fantastic. Last time we seen Buddy Murphy, he was beaten by one half of DIY, Tommaso Ciampa. And Buddy Murphy absolutely changed for the better. Had a new look for Buddy Murphy. looks incredibly smaller. And now he's going to answer Neville's open challenge for the WWE United Kingdom Championship as Buddy Murphy makes his entrance here on NXT in Full Sail. The first time in many, many months that Buddy Murphy has made an appearance here on NXT. And Buddy Murphy is in for a fight, same thing as Neville, likewise, for the WWE United Kingdom Champion. And here we go, Neville versus Buddy Murphy for the WWE United Kingdom Championship. And now Neville, sends Buddy Murphy down with that headlock takedown here. But Buddy Murphy, and this guy just looks changed. He looks better than he did a few months ago. And now Buddy Murphy with that headlock on Neville. And now Buddy Murphy able to throw Neville over the top rope. And this does not look like good news for Neville here. And oh God! Back suplex right on that apron. And Neville, another slap by Buddy Murphy. More slaps by Buddy Murphy. And Murphy now looks changed, looks revitalized. And now, back suplex, nobody home though. But Neville now rolling up Buddy Murphy here. Shoulders down. Murphy in trouble. And a kick out at 2. And Neville had 2 successful defenses against Oni Lorcan and Cedric Alexander. Can he make it a lucky 3? Can he make it to next week? If he's able to put away Buddy Murphy. And Buddy Murphy really showing his prowess earlier in this match, and now Neville gonna show what he's about. And we all know what Neville is about. And Neville drops the knee right onto the head. And look at the disrespect. The disrespect by the United Kingdom Champion. Neville trying to go for that chop. And it looks like Buddy Murphy now. Buddy Murphy. A right hand by Neville. And now Neville with a chop, but another chop by Buddy Murphy, and Buddy Murphy's gonna keep fighting back here. And look at the strikes of Buddy Murphy. Knee right to the jaw, Buddy Murphy with that vertical suplex by Buddy Murphy, and Murphy twisting the arm of Neville, and that looked gruesome. As Buddy Murphy looking to become the WWE United Kingdom Champion here. Spinal tap brings Neville down. And picture perfect moonsault. Kick by Neville. And now Neville gonna drop Buddy Murphy right on the back of his head. Right on the back of Buddy Murphy's head. And Neville now, Hurricane Rana spikes Murphy. And Neville has had successful United Kingdom Championship defenses and said he's going to defend this every single week. As Neville now complaining to the ref, complaining to the official. And Buddy Murphy doesn't know where he's at. Wait a minute, yes he does! And there goes Neville. Wait a minute, Buddy Murphy throwing himself to the wolves here! And the adrenaline beginning to rush for Buddy Murphy. Has Neville up on the outside and slams him down! Slam Neville down, and Buddy Murphy, the revitalized version of Buddy Murphy. And now Murphy wants Neville back up. Has him up. And he slams him with that power bomb. Another power bomb to Neville. And a third power bomb. Third power bomb to the United Kingdom Champion. I think Buddy Murphy, can he scale that far? And no, he can't. He tried though. He tried to scale, but he couldn't scale that far. And a forearm right to the face. forearm right to the face by Neville. And Neville, change of style by Neville. Usually always up and flying, but no, keeping a grounded style. Gonna wrestle his way to retaining the United Kingdom Championship. And now Neville has to do more damage to Buddy Murphy. Wait a minute. Rings of Saturn. Rings of Saturn on Buddy Murphy. Rings of Saturn on Buddy Murphy here. And Buddy Murphy's in trouble. Buddy Murphy's in trouble. And now Buddy Murphy fought out the Rings of Saturn. And now Buddy Murphy has Neville packaged up. And he brings him down. He brought Neville down. Do we have a new UK champion? No! Buddy Murphy set Neville down, neck first. And now Buddy Murphy, make a name for yourself. And this will be a hell of a return if Buddy Murphy comes back after a long hiatus, his first match back, winning the United Kingdom Championship. And now Buddy Murphy on the top, drop kick. And now, second time, Buddy Murphy scaling the top rope. And Buddy, oh my, shooting star press. The second time we're seeing a shooting star press from the top rope. We saw it from Ricochet earlier. And now Buddy Murphy has Neville packaged again. Drops him on his neck again. Drop Neville. And now Buddy Murphy's celebrating. Pin Neville. Make a name for yourself, Buddy Murphy. And a kick out at 2. And I think Buddy Murphy was playing up to the crowd for too long. If he did it, he might have been United Kingdom champion by now. And now Buddy Murphy gonna choke the life out of Neville. And Neville's in trouble, affecting every single part of the body. Every single limb. But Neville goes over. And now an elbow by Buddy. Oh! Elbow by Neville. And Neville now with a lariat. Neville psyching out Buddy Murphy. And a kick right to the jaw. By Neville. Chop, missed, and a right hand by Murphy. But look who's following. Knee right to the jaw, and now Neville. Neville has him up. Neville has Buddy Murphy up. Murphy's got to the top rope. Superplex. Picture perfect superplex by Neville. And now Neville not going to waste any time. Here. On the top rope. Neville on the top rope. The Rings of Saturn didn't work. And now he's going to use the Red Arrow. Red Arrow by Neville. And Neville retains. And what a showing, though. What a showing for the returning Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy fought like his life depended on it here tonight in his first match back on NXT. But Neville standing tall and is still the WWE United Kingdom champion. Great contest. And Neville is now 3-0 in UK championship defenses. If he can keep going like that, he might be in the record books as the most successful title defenses here in the WWE, here in history. What a great showing by Neville. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard Johnny Gargano, and it is time for the main event of the night, the main event of the evening, as Bobby Roode is set to go one-on-one with Johnny freaking wrestling. Johnny Gargano, and it is the main event here tonight on NXT. A match that can main event any pay-per-view on any calendar, as Bobby Roode makes his glorious entrance. And Bobby Roode, Johnny Gargano have the same motives. They both want to be the NXT champion. Johnny Gargano feels that Tommaso Ciampa is now out of his life. He feels Tommaso Ciampa is out of his life for now. With that ACL tear, he's going to be out 6 to 8 months, Tommaso Ciampa. And now he feels that he's on top of the world. He feels like he's on fire. And Johnny Gargano now feels that he could become the NXT champion. Bobby Roode feels like he could become the NXT champion. He felt like he became the NXT champion ever since he made his debut here in NXT in April. But it hasn't been really successful for the glorious Bobby Roode due to roadblocks like Fandango, roadblocks like Andrade Cien Almas. And now that he got Andrade Cien Almas out of his head, now that he got Andrade Cien Almas out of his life, Bobby Roode can finally focus on what means the most to him, and that is the NXT Championship. The head honcho of the NXT, the crown jewel of NXT, the NXT Championship. And both of these guys, Johnny Gargano and Bobby Roode, disagreed on many things last week. But Bobby Roode coming at the jugular for Johnny Gargano. And this match was made by the Heartbreak Kid, NXT General Manager Shawn Michaels. And here is Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling. And the last time we saw Johnny Gargano in a wrestling ring, he put away Andrade Cien Almas. So coincidentally, last time we saw Bobby Roode in a wrestling ring, he put away Andrade Cien Almas. And Johnny Gargano, can the momentum continue for Johnny Wrestling? As Johnny Gargano is set to go one-on-one with, like he said, one of the most experienced talents here that WWE has to offer, that the world has to offer, and Bobby Roode, the most established, Johnny Gargano stated. And this match, like I say, can main event any pay-per-view of any day, of any month, of any year. Johnny Gargano and Bobby Roode here tonight on NXT. And this crowd chanting NXT. This is what it's all about here. Gargano and Bobby Roode. And oh, look at the disrespect by the glorious Bobby Roode. And Bobby Roode's just been absolutely disrespectful individual has Bobby Roode been over the past couple of weeks against Johnny Gargano. And it's all gonna start here tonight. And Bobby Roode again with the disrespect, and now Bobby Roode telling Johnny Gargano, you either step up or step off. And both these guys are gonna square up again. Are they gonna square up again? Bobby again for the second time, and wait, Johnny Gargano smacked the taste out of Bobby Roode's mouth with that slap. And Johnny Gargano is not here to play any more games. Thought Bobby Roode was going to be respectful. Bobby Roode disrespected Johnny Gargano not once, not twice, several times over the past couple of weeks. And now Bobby Roode going to take control here. Has Gargano, and he right to the gut. And now, oh, again wrenching away is Bobby Roode. And both of these guys want to become the NXT champion, and they're gonna kick each other's ass over it. As now Bobby Roode ducks down, and Bobby Roode able to bring Johnny Wrestling down with that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and now trying to put away Johnny this early here, and a kick out at 2. And Bobby Roode, he poked at Johnny Gargano's unfortunate events that has happened to Johnny Gargano over the past couple of months here on NXT. Oh! He noted that he was betrayed by Tommaso Ciampa. He noted that he lost the tag team titles to the Authors of Pain. He's noted all of that. And Johnny Gargano, and now everybody believes that Bobby Roode, he went for the jugular. He went for everything that meant most to Johnny Gargano. And now, this feud, this rivalry has become personal between Johnny Wrestling and Bobby Roode. And now Gargano chops to the glorious Bobby Roode, and Bobby Roode with a right. Bobby with a right misses that right, and now hits an elbow. Does Johnny Wrestling, and now drops the feet right into the gut. And now Bobby Roode. Both of these guys trading strikes here. Oh, and a backbreaker. Trading strikes is both Bobby Roode and Johnny Gargano. And Gargano now. Gargano. That's the only thing he knows. It's fight. And Johnny Gargano has stated that he has more heart than Bobby Roode will ever have. And it's a Fury. Knocks Bobby Roode down. And now, Johnny Gargano. What is Gargano doing here? Gargano now has the kneecap of Bobby Roode. Reaching at the knees. Arm twisted. Arm twisted here. And Gargano. And now knee. The knees now reaching away by Bobby Roode. And look at the disrespect. The disrespect by Bobby Roode. Oh, and a neck breaker. And a neck breaker by Bobby. As Bobby Roode now kicks Johnny Gargano. And Bobby Roode in control of this contest. Bobby Roode with the size advantage. With the size advantage over Johnny Gargano. And now Johnny in big trouble as Bobby Roode wants to slow down the pace of this match. Wants to slow down the pace of this contest as Johnny Gargano with the punches punching away at the glorious Bobby Roode. And 10, no! No way, says Bobby Roode, and Bobby Roode now gonna take a breather. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute, Johnny! Oh! Oh! And Gargano lands right on the lower half of Bobby Roode. And Bobby Roode is favoring that knee. Favoring the knee is Bobby Roode. And now Gargano! Hurricane Rana! From the apron. And Bobby Roode. He's pissed off the wrong dog. And Johnny Gargano. And now Bobby Roode is seeing stars as Johnny Gargano has him. Flatlines him. Flatline Bobby Roode. And this might just be it. Can it be it? But a kick out at 2 by Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode kicks out at 2 in this main event. Monumental main event here between Johnny Gargano and Bobby Roode. And a chop. More chops now by Bobby. And Bobby Roode now has Johnny Gargano up. Sets him down with that cutter. Set him down with the cutter. And now Bobby Roode has Gargano up. Sets him down, and oh my. Gargano landed hard on those ropes. Landed hard on the ropes in Gargano. And now Bobby Roode gonna look for the finisher here. Roode bomb. Roode bomb. Shoulders are down. Johnny Gargano in trouble. And a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2 by Johnny Wrestling. And now Johnny Wrestling has to use the ropes to get back to his feet. He wants to stay on his feet against Bobby Roode. And now Roode dropping the jaw right onto that turnbuckle. And this is what Bobby Roode does. He wears you out. He slows you down. He wears you out. And now pulling away. Pulling away at Johnny Wrestling. And a spear. And a spear. 1, 2. Spear by Roode. And a kick out at 2 by Johnny Gargano. And Johnny sets down Bobby Roode. And this has just been a back and forth clash. Who is better than who in this contest? As Gargano leapfrog Another leapfrog. And jacks the jaw. Jacked Bobby Roode's jaw. He jacked Bobby Roode's jaw. Did Johnny Gargano. And now Gargano wants Bobby Roode to his feet. Slingshot spear. Slingshot spear by Johnny Gargano. And now Gargano wants him to his feet. And whoa, no. Gargano escape. Gargano escape on Bobby Roode. Gargano escape on Bobby Roode. And if Johnny Gargano or Bobby Roode is able to get the victory, what does that do for their momentum? They'll definitely be in line for the NXT Championship. And Johnny Gargano through the middle ropes. Saw through the spear. Bobby Roode attempted to escape. And now Johnny Gargano suicide dive through the middle rope onto Bobby Roode. Chopping Bobby. But wait, Bobby back. Oh! Bobby was back up. And now Johnny Gargano gonna continue to do more damage to Bobby Roode here. And Bobby Roode attempting to get a count-out victory here on Johnny Gargano. And look at this, mocking Johnny Gargano. And now Gargano able to get to his feet. But Bobby Roode now. Bobby Roode. Glorious DDT. Glorious DDT on Johnny Gargano. And Johnny Gargano kicks out at 2. Gargano kicked out at 2 3/4. And Bobby Roode now stomping away on Johnny Wrestling. One thing Johnny Wrestling has that Bobby Roode doesn't is heart. And now Gargano. Elbow right to the jaw. And wait, is this? What is this? Oh my God! DDT on the apron. And you saw the elevation of Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode went head first on that apron. And now Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano now. Johnny Gargano has Bobby Roode up. Has him up and flatlines Roode. Roode is seeing stars right now after that DDT. Head first on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. And now Johnny Gargano chopping away at the glorious one. And now Johnny Gargano, momentum on his side. Throwing Bobby Roode to the outside here. Gives some time for both Gargano and Bobby Roode to breathe, but I don't think Johnny Gargano's throw him outside to breathe. And oh, through the middle rope. Johnny Gargano throwing his body on the line to attack Bobby Roode. I think Johnny Gargano sees something. And oh! And that's one of the Singh brothers. That's one of the Singh brothers Johnny Gargano threw himself into. And wait a minute, Jinder Mahal, the NXT champion, and we saw him earlier tonight. He attacked Ricochet and Cassius Ohno. And Jinder Mahal, damn sure making sure nobody is eyeing that NXT championship. And now he's laying waste to Johnny Wrestling. And this match has been thrown out here. Absolutely great match between Johnny Gargano and Bobby Roode. And the Colossus by Jinder Mahal. And Jinder Mahal is making sure that no one is eyeing the NXT championship.